Hello there. Welcome back. Yippee-ki-yay, cow patty. She rode into town to find the man that killed her daddy. Gelato number something. Number 4. Gelato number 4 is what it's called. TP gelato number 4. I don't know what the fuck that means. Trike platinum label. So that's what that is. I'm breaking one up with my fingers right now to have a puff. Tried to go on other panels, but I don't know. I just sat backstage and they didn't see me, or else they didn't trust me up there yet, or something. So I don't know. Whatever. I'm bored. I wanted to smoke. I want to enjoy myself. I want to talk to people, but there didn't seem to be nobody around to talk to. I mean, it is what it is, right? Like, people keep telling me that I'm having an echo whenever they talk when I don't use my headphones on this end, so I'm screwed while I ain't home. I try to fucking broadcast and it eats the battery. That's just the way it fucking works. I gotta be plugged in. Right now I have the headphones in, but that's right now. It's at 50%, and it wasn't a minute ago. It was well above that. Oh, it's a little bit hot still. I don't know what the current temperature is, but it's got me sweating still. Roll one up, get it ready. My neck is hurting. Try to stream some gameplay on my other channel, but I need a computer over here at my sister's house is what I need. That I can bring out here on the back porch. Oh, I could take off my shirt right now. It's that hot. It's fucking unbearable almost. I'm letting Brandon stay up late and play video games. Tonight's his last night of being alone. He'll go back to being the little man tomorrow. Gelato number 4. That's not bad as far as flavor goes. I don't know what I'm doing. It's only been 6 minutes. What the fuck, man? It feels like I've been sitting on here a half hour already. It's only been 6 minutes. It ain't like I can expect people to show up that quick. So there's a big old fucking delay out on Hunt Highway. Not a delay. It's a fucking detour. Coming out Hunt Highway, you got to go all the way over to Felix Road. At one point to go around a detour. Oh, oh, happy days. Oh, happy day. It is a happy day, all in all. I'm enjoying myself right now. I worried myself a little bit. I whittled myself down to literally one bud left before I went to the store. That one bud's good. It's my homegrown. I've been smoking it all week. I was hoping it would make last until I got back home because I'm about to harvest some more. But it is what it is. Oh, it's beautiful out. I just felt the temperature drop like 5 degrees real quick. I think the wind must have shifted. It must have been blowing from the north, coming out of the city, and all of a sudden it shifted and it's coming off the river bottom or something. Because it felt nice. It was blowing upon me. Feeling pretty nice. I'm still the only comments. Let's burn one and get lifted, huh? It's medicine. You do you, boo. That's how I feel about it anyway. It's legal now. It's legal for me to grow it. It's legal for everyone to it's over 21 to buy it. This costs me 10% less than it costs people who go in to buy it recreationally because I got my medical card still. I got my medical card all the way through halfway through 2022. So I keep getting it at a discount at least until then. And I think I'm going to keep getting my medical card because it's just There's a convenience factor in that, especially over at the other. But 10% is 10%. Fuck. I can spend quite a bit on 10%. So I think I save it by buying the card. I bought a half ounce tonight, so my cost was less than 120, and for gelato number 4, half ounce. So that's what I paid. I'm not at my normal store either. I'm over on the far side of the city, so I'm dealing with people that I am not used to. The security seemed really fucking lax at this place to me. It was incredible. It really did seem fucking lax. Place I normally go, you get called back, you go behind glass doors. Fucking, this place didn't even have any fucking barrier. Had some ropes, like theater fucking ropes. Stand behind this rope until you're called. This gelato's quite delicious. I don't know. What time is it? It's 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, parents. Do you know where your children are?
I find your lack of cannabis disturbing.
How's that? I figured I had to come on and post something because it's just, see, I'm at 38% now. So while I'm on here by myself, I don't know what kind of fucking bullshit sound. I don't know. I don't know if people are fucking pulling my fucking leg just being assholes. I don't know. I just know that people have been telling me that it sounded like crap.
I find your lack of cannabis disturbing.
This is the captain speaking.
So, yeah, I'm still out in Florence. My dad and Devil Child taking care of the girl. My brother, always there watching. It's always something there to remind me. What's visible and what's not right here. Let's step back. What's up, Blink?
Blinky's like a wiener dog. It's got these weird eye growths. How the kids named her because she blinks a lot because she's got these weird eye growths that block her from being able to see very good. She's a lover dog though. Blinky is a lover. But it's gross because you don't want her rubbing her eye sack on you. Her so gross. Her so such a gross puppy. Yes, there is. She smokes with me. She likes to come smoke. Both the female dogs here like to come smoke with me. The males not so much. Kiwi, how's it going, my brother? Love ya. Oh, the other dog is Ginger. She's a little bitty teacup, fucking what you call it, shaky dog. Little chihuahua. Friday, he's a big boy. He's a big, I assume he's German Shepherd. He's black with tan spots around his eyes. But he's long haired. I think he needs a shave for the summertime. He's getting old. He has godoiders and shit. And yeah, Dave, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm minding the house pets. The house and pets, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's like I put in the headphones and talk for about 5-10 minutes, and my battery fucking is gone. I can't broadcast and not be plugged in. It just fucking sucks it. I'm smoking on gelato number 4 that I just went and bought. My homegrown would have lasted me a week, but a day left. God damn, a day left, and I got one bud left. But I just wanted something that tasted different. My homegrown is good. It's heavy in the eyes, makes you like couch locked, but it's got that plain weed taste to me. You know, it just tastes like heavy weed. This this gelato number 4 has some, I don't know, fruity, weird kind of taste to it. No, he was here. He's been here, but Disney canceled on them anyway, so he may yet get to go to Disney. They still went over to LA and they couldn't get the money back on the house they rented anyway, so they went over to LA and spent the week beach hopping. But he does have a chance to make up for and get to go to Disney, so good on him. Yay for him. But he didn't get to go to California this time. He's been good though. He has been, but then again, I let him fucking go crazy on the video games. So how's not to be good when when you get to just sit there and fucking stare at the screen? And what's not to be good? Other than just hear him mumble, motherfucker. uh, thing he annoys me with is he's quite young. thing he annoys me with is he talks to the other kids in his earphone, and it's all quiet, but he hears them and he's talking to them and he'll like pester them to do something besides what they're doing, and he'll pester them. So it's like, dude, you got to stop. Don't repeat the same thing over and over and over. Don't say, let's do this, let's do this, let's do it. You're making a horrible, horrible impression of yourself. Stop. But he's got a lot to learn. He's quite young, so I think of all of them as more mature than they are. I get used to my kids. My kids kind of look young but are of age. And then there's these kids which look older than they are, some of them. You know what I mean? So, well, he's like 9 or something, 10, something like that now. I don't know. But, I mean, he deserves not to go. He did do something reckless and brash. And about had his mom call the goddamn cops going crazy looking for him, if you know what I mean. Dude was nowhere to be found. He was fucking out running around. Without any shoes on, making his way all the way up to the fucking Fry's food store to get him something to drink after he bummed some change or something. 18. No, he's like 10. Good shit, man. Sink back down. Go to croak. Couple of crazy dogs. They have a dog that's fairly new to the family, a little male chihuahua. The motherfucker likes to act like he's been around longer than me. Makes me want to beat him, but I think pretty sure he's been kicked. That's why he acts the way he does. Before they got him. I'm not sure, but I don't know. This is good stuff. I mean, the change in flavor, and it's a decent time. The change in flavor rocks. Hi, I gotta be honest, it's about the same as what I grew. Fucking, I may not bring out the best flavor in the plants because I grow my stuff in horse shit, but mine just tastes like strong marijuana, where this one has some fruity flavors and stuff to it. confusing me, Kiwi. I don't know. I don't know what you got going on there. It was no birthday party. It was just a family trip to Disney, and he's getting cut out of for being a dickhead. Believe me, this is a better punishment, Dave, than a whacking on the ass, even because these are adopted kids, and before they came to my sister, they got their whackings. So yeah, these are not kids that whackings do good for the brain. They just get crazier when the whackings do. The one little one was held over a fucking campfire and shit. It was fucking bizarro. It was not right. You tell me swap to sheep poo because it'll make it taste better, or maybe because it'll make it taste different. Yeah, that's an idea, Kiwi. May not make it taste better, but it'll make it taste different. Yeah, especially for a week-long jaunt, man. Having to be trapped at home with Uncle. Yeah, you get to play some video games, but you're still trapped at home with sweaty old Uncle. Likes to sit around and make you get off the video game because he wants quiet time. Hey, perfectly imperfected. How's it going? Rabbit shit is instant neutral. Yeah, I tell you, I trust growing in the horse shit. I've gotten some of the best, biggest plants, but like I said, they taste like kind of like bland, plain weed flavor. But it's more of a what it is it's growing in alfalfa dung, so it's tasting kind of alfalfa-ish is what is going on. Yeah, yep, yep. I know, Dave. I had to go down. I had to go down and buy this just to taste something different. And honestly, it's not stronger than my weed. Even let's see if it says anything about how strong it is. I don't know. I must have pulled off the paper that said how strong it was. But it says TP gelato number 4, 3.5 grams. I bought 4 jars. I don't know why they want to package it that way. That's fucking wasteful shit, man. Although the glass is better than plastic. I mean, wouldn't one little bag be better? This is a lot of space to take up, even though it is glass and reusable for something. I don't want to fucking hide my goddamn. I can't trim my fucking giant plant and fucking stuff buds in little jars. Fuck. What use are they? Give me a fucking half-ounce jar. That might be usable. You know what I mean? I bet. Perfectly imperfected. I bet homegrown pineapple is fucking awesome. I know homegrown watermelon is way better than store bought. Well, Kiwi, see, my horse manure is quite well aged. So It's been 20 years since we had a horse, since our last horse moved to the rest farm. I bet. Yeah, I've smoked the Pineapple Express, but I've never grown it. When I get back home, I'm harvesting 3 purple Pennywise plants. Pretty much, Dave. Yeah, they would be too old to even climb on now. Just a purple pheno of the Pennywise strain kiwi. It's Pennywise is a high CBD strain. It on the internet rates at 15 and 15% THC and 15% CBD. So the idea is it's good for killing pain in my back. And that's what I'm shooting for, is some good painkiller for my back. You know, the high high THC is all well and good when I go and buy some, whatever. But stuff I'm growing, I want it to help me. I want it to fucking help me. Yeah, yeah, 50-50. They call it a 1-to-1. Yeah, is what they called it. David's beef. In some places it can be, yeah, considered like that. Are my eyelids dark? I feel extra tired tonight. See, I think I think you taste it off. It would taste different. I think horse eats a lot cleaner. I think horse gets pure alfalfa, where cows get hollow regular hay. You know, just straw, grass kind of shit. Where horses get oats more often. Devil Girl. I was about to use her other screen name, Demon Child, but Devil Girl, or Devil Child. The other one's Demon Girl. You know, now it's a, what is it? Wealth Devil or something like that, because she couldn't go onto Jezzy's chat because it said child. Yeah, she's doing my watering. It's basically flush time for the purple Pennywise, and everything else I'll feed once I get home. I'm only gone a week, so, well, I mean, what is today? Is it Saturday? It'll be a week tomorrow. I'll feed them kelp concentrate when I get home tomorrow. The ones that are not getting chopped down. Ones that are getting chopped down will get chopped down and hung upside down. But I hurried this stuff I have with me. I went straight from taking it where it was hanging to dry. Disney? No, that's where my sister took. My sister and her husband took all the kids. They loaded up to go to Disney over in California to go to Disneyland, and they had all their tickets bought. They were on his phone for Disneyland for all the days they were going to go. And Disney called him and said, "Nope, we're tightening back down for now. You can't come yet. The kids can't come." If it was just the adults going, they could have went. What are you going to do? You go? Yeah, you might go there for a date night, but just the adults go for a week of fun. Yeah, fuck. Disney is for the fucking kids, you know. Spend a lot drinking in the Pirates of the Caribbean. Not far from Disney World. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think the horse manure I have is more acidic, Kiwi. I think it's been there way long enough. I can grow pretty little flowers out of it, all kinds of stuff. I can grow whatever right out of the top of the pile of it. But that's what I was saying, to go sit in the Pirates of the Caribbean and drink. It's probably fucking the most expensive drunk you'll ever have. Ah, yeah, when we first got back, when I first started streaming 37 minutes ago, it was fucking hot still. It's, I feel the, like, little drops in temperature happening now. It's kind of nice. I would say it's still in the 90s. I would say it's still in the 90s right now. I'd say it's still 35 degrees C here, easy. I don't think so, Dave. I think they hire almost exclusively women to act out in the streets, whether it's a male character or female character, unless it's like a Prince Charming. I think it's most all female actors inside of them. Like Mickey Mouse, I think it's a woman working as Mickey Mouse. Oh. You know how they saying all the cicadas are supposed to come out this summer? I've started hearing them already. Yeah, I know the mouse is, but the person inside, I think most of them are chicks. I think that's how they got past the fear that they were having fucking people masked working there. Yeah, my brother had a little tricycle and he used to keep dog food under the seat and he would eat it. Did you know in hyenas that female hyenas have bigger penises than the males? I think that's just a clit, but still bigger than the male's prick. That's horrible. Micro penis. All the females have big old clits that are bigger than your dick. That would be embarrassing. Kiwi, hell yeah. I'd like to go on like a vineyard tour on one of them river cruises. Vineyard tour. That would be badass. Like, I, goddamn kiwi. I don't know if it's just the flavor or if there's a certain extra chemical, but it's making me grin. It's giving me grins. It's okay if you spells it that way here, though, Dave. That's what we are, hyenas. Hyena. Woohoo! Son of a bitch, I needed some ice. I should have grabbed some ice, but I feel like I got a piece of earwax trying to fall out. I clean my ears too often. If it was in there, it'd be packed against the side because I try and clean it. You learn to spell it like that at collage? Hell yeah, me too. I learned my numbers at collage. I learned my gazintas. One gazinta two times. Does it? Three gazinta six two times. Does it? Stop, Blink. Fucking kids naming the dog Blinky. Poor thing's got a fucking eye problem. Fucked up. She's a lover dog. Yes, her is. Blinky's a lover dog. She's a wiener dog. She's black with white speckles, and she has those bags hanging out of the corner of her eyes, and they look so fucking disgusting. And it's like she wants to love on you, but all you can think about is, oh God, she's gonna wipe that fucking gross eye bag against me. Oh, poor puppy. But she's getting old now. But it's not just the weird bag the bag comes out like out of the tear duct out of the corner of her eye and like covers part of her eye so she can't see like in front of her. She can see off to the peripheral. But even that's bad because her eyeballs are like cracking from dryness or something. It's like it hurts me to look at it. Poor dog. Yeah, we do that. We wipe her eyes. But it sucks to have to see it like that. My goddamn niece can't fucking turn a dog away. Not once. That fucking. That's why they have to hire me to come watch the dogs. So they can go on a family vacation because they can't get away because the daughter has fucking 12 dogs or whatever she has at any given time. You know what I mean? Blinky, Blinky, come here. Come here, girl. Come here. Come here. What are those? Oh my goodness. I need to flip that back around. Set this motherfucker down before I have a heart attack from holding the goddamn phone so long. There we go. Yeah, Blinky was the one with the bad eyes. The other one is Ginger. Oh, I never, see, I have to think about her name because I don't call her Ginger. I call her Hinjito. Hello, Hinjito. I don't know how to describe the smell. You guys have had gelato more than me, I'm sure. This is the first time I ever bought gelato. there's a fruitiness to it. There's a citrus. Oh yeah, I need 3 bucks out to make a good big doobie. Big doobie. Really? No, I paid less than 120 for 4 of these. So a half ounce, because this is what we refer to as an eighth of an ounce, because the 3.5 grams is equal to an eighth of an ounce. So we would call this an eighth. The next size up is a quarter because it's a quarter of an ounce. And then half because it's a half of an ounce. Well, I bought 4 of these, and that's half of an ounce. I guess they only had it packaged up in eighths or 3.5 gram jars. Seems like a lot of fucking material to me. $75, that's a lot of money, man. Oh, that's why I would have to be growing my own. I would have to. I'd have to grow my own because I just couldn't. I'm not used to using the StreamYard with my phone like this when I'm the one broadcasting. I finally figured out what my problem was, why I was not being able to multi-stream, is because I was on another account I had, not my paid account. I heard, I thought I heard a noise like someone popping up backstage, but when I touched guests, just me. See, backstage isn't the same on the phone. You have to actually open backstage up. You don't just see them pop up. It sucks that it's not legal there, Kiwi. I feel for you, man. It literally, it was November when we legalized it for recreational, and it was just a few years ago that we legalized it for medical. And before that, I'm a felon for getting caught with it. That means I can't travel out of the country and I can't own a gun anymore. But I do live in a lenient state as far as guns go, so I can live around them. I can have pointy sticks. I have big knives, big knives. So, and bows and arrows and shit like that. So I just can't own a firearm, which means one that uses powder or combustion. I can't own a gun that uses combustion to shoot. I can own air rifles, I can own crossbows, all that shit. I own some fancy blades, some sharp big blades, some big blades that are just tools like machetes. Fancy shovels that have blades on the sides. You can swing it like an axe if you had to hit someone with it. I could take a chunk out of a tree by, no, I mean not a real tree, but a little, out in the bush. I could take a trunk of the tree, I refer to Arizona a lot as outback and bush. It seems very similar to what I've gotten to see of Australia's outback here in Arizona, as far as it's hot and dry and fucking the animals are pretty dangerous, you know? That's about where the similarity ends. It's hot, it's dry, and the animals are dangerous. So I hate burning this hair. It goes right up my nose and makes me smell stinky burnt hair for an hour. But I can't stop smoking these roaches. Do I have a problem? Oh my god. I can't stop. Never gonna quit. Yeah, never gonna stop. Fucking minute ago, it was like fucking 3 minutes into the broadcast, and now it's an hour. This must be decent weed. It must be better than my homegrown a little bit. It's time warping me. Well, it's not the bottom. It wasn't bottom shelf. I mean, it's not top tier either. That's like fucking $50 an eight for the top shelf. What they call the diamond tier at the place I went. I don't know. I went to this place one time before several years ago, and that's when it was still there was only medical. I don't remember what it was like the time I went before. It was so long ago. But yeah, they had some. They wanted $50 for that. What you're saying, $75 over there. There was some they wanted 50 or even more for. But that was shit. It's I don't know why they charge so much for it because it's so pretty. It's got bag appeal. Because when you look down in the jar, you see the sparkles. This has them because it may all be inside, but it is some good weed. It's really good. But like I said, my weed is very couch locky. Makes you very body high couch lock. That is my homegrown that I brought with me is Sour Dreams, which is a hybrid that leans towards sativa. And what I'm going to harvest when I get home is a indica. So, oh. So I am about 120 miles from my home right now. I'm at my sister's home. It's pretty trippy. They always lived closer before, so it was like originally when they moved out from the same town as me. They moved to Buckeye, which it was like 30 or 40 miles away, you know, shorter if I go through the desert kind of thing. Like lived on the back way you'd take to bypass the city to get to I-10 to go to LA. There are some bugs out here, and not that bad. We've had no moisture. We've had none. We're dry spelling it. So all the bugs are just like gnats and shit like that. That they're just pests. They don't actually cause no harm. I mean, other than you don't want to get one inside your doobie and smoke him. It's gross. But yeah, Kiwi, I wish it was legal there for you to have. That way you could have the experience of being the master of your. I mean, the grow is your first grow is incredible. I'm telling you, your first legal grow because that's the one you can pour your heart into. Because all those times, if you gorilla grow, you never put your whole heart into it because it's always living on the edge. It's out there in Dangerville. You know what I mean? The grow is out there in Dangerville. So you never put your whole heart into it, even if you put all your effort into it. You don't. Your heart doesn't have feelings about it the same way it does when you grow legal at home. It's like you can make a garden that's fucking your own magical medicine garden, and that's a miracle, man. It's a godsend. I mean, not that I don't believe in God, but if there was a God, that's a godsend that I'd be looking for. But too bad there's too much evil in the world to counteract that being the proof. Oh, what? What, Ginger? Gingito. Gingito. Gingito loco. This, this is Ginger. Gingito. She's a lover dog. She has ears that look like bat wings. Flap, 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 flap. You got the bat ear. She has big old bulgy eyeballs. They like stick out of her head. She likes to sit in my lap and get stoned. Every female dog I know likes to get stoned. A lot of male dogs don't, but every female dog I know does. I don't know what it is. Some male dogs do. My daughter's dog, her pit bull does. I think all pit bulls do maybe because it just seems like every pit bull I know does. But my face is itching. I got a pain in my belly down at the bottom. My Dunlap disease is where my belly touches my belt. Oh, that was grody. Grody, dude. Well, I can't believe I've been on this long after feeling like no one was going to show up. We ready for Doobie 2? I am. I'm going to pull my boots off after I roll it before I light it, though. I like to sit out here barefoot. It helps me cool off to put my feet down on the cement if the cement hasn't been in the sun, which it hasn't. We're far enough into the summer that the sun stays straight over in the sky. It doesn't shoot in. My sister picked a good house for wintertime back porch stuff because during the winter when the sun is more south, it shoots straight in this back porch and warms it. Pretty cool. But I mean, I wouldn't live in a community like this. These houses sitting on each other's. I mean, they're against the side of one another. I couldn't handle HOAs. It's not my kind of life. Oh, I mean, there's room enough. I could literally grow what's legal to grow in this backyard. Like the fences are. If the neighbors decided they wanted to grow and they didn't know what they were doing, yeah, the males could pollinate. Yes. But honestly, in my opinion, if you live in the city, in the city, I think if you're growing outside, you should almost expect to be pollinated by a neighbor or something. I love living out where I live. It's the best. It's losing its bestness though. Fast. It's fastly losing its bestness. Did I say it like the Mad Hatter would? It's fastly losing its bestness. It's becoming part of the city because we're being invaded by the city where I'm at, where I live at. I want to move further away, but I don't know. My dad doesn't want to give up what he built to move, which I can't afford to do nothing like that without us doing it together. There are people, there are people that once were my friends, and I wish still were. Who, for differing political opinions, upon some reasons that I myself can't give them an honest apology because I honestly don't know what the problem was. You know, but I don't got no fucking You're right. I should have never been watching the news to begin with because that's what made me crazy. And the problem is, there's a problem. Here's the problem. I feel justified in what side of the whole spectrum I fell on and what position I took there. And without having detailed inkling of what other issues could have been, makes me feel like I'm being cocky in my justification and being a dick and just kind of, I don't know. But there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, I could approach them. But I feel like I did. I told them happy birthday on their birthday, and they didn't respond. So I've left it at that ever since. Cheers. I could, this part of the city, this is kind of a ways out too, on the far opposite side. I'm on the northwest. This is the southeast reaches of what I would consider Phoenix area. I live out where you're about going to the mountains, going into towards Wickenburg. This is like the last of connectivity to the city here. And this is kind of pushed out on it. Oh, sorry, Blank. Kicked the dog. Yeah, I just been jibber jabbering. I don't know, complaining about being an idiot and enjoying the smoke and the difference in flavor. My goddamn neck hair needs to be fucking cut. That's fucking hideous. Look at that shit. That's fucking hideous, man. I can't believe I didn't do that part. Yeah, I was talking about what Kiwi said right above you there. He said 3.5 grams would equal $75 if it was legal there. And I said, yeah, this this cost me under 120 for a half ounce. So, but on what they called their diamond tier, there was shit that was like $50 for this much, even like $70 for this much, which is 3.5 grams. What he's talking about, the eight. That's a lot of money. $75 for an eighth of an ounce is a lot of money. I keep kicking the fucking dogs because they keep coming up and getting underneath me. And I'm not paying attention, man. I'm looking at the phone and the doobie. The phone and the doobie. Hey, everybody, let's have a doobie. Yeah, we ate McDonald's tonight. Me and the bad kid, we've been eating out all fucking week. So yeah, it's been a real hell for him. uh, First night we ate Filiberto's. Strawberries. I had to swipe it from Hamilton and stretch it even more, slow it down even more. uh, One time we went over to a place called Pirates Fish and Chips because I wanted to check it out. I was sorely disappointed. The fish was hard. It was it was square cod that they would make a fish sandwich out of, which I expected it because that's what the cheap fish and chips make their fish out of here, you know. But it was the fact that it was like cooked to the point of being dry. Well, see, that's what the diamond shelf here. The $100 was 50 bucks for one of these, so a quarter is 7 grams. So if you double that, that's $100 for a quarter or 7 grams. That's what does on the diamond shelf here. Hey, Budsville, who stole your thumbnail? Joe's Secret Garden stole your thumbnail. Was he talking shit about the same people you were? Oh God. No, Kiwi Budsville's a good guy, even though he can seem cantankerous at times. Yeah, and some people would call you cantankerous too, Kiwi. So Kiwi isn't blocked here from my channel, no. I don't block anyone that doesn't say something that I find offensive to the masses. You know what I mean? The F word or the N word or something like that. And even then, the F word, I know plenty of people that use it the way Dave uses it because I talk to people in the UK as well. So you both get pretty cantankerous at times, Kiwi. With your troll self. Use the F word about a cigarette, you know. I talk to Brits, they do that too. Some Aussies do it too. I've heard them use it. No, but he never changes his picture. You can always tell it's him. And he uses the same account because it's always got a wrench. So it's not like he's actually doing, he's just changing the name somehow. Like you're going to go outside and smoke a fag? That's not offensive. But you use it in context against a person because they seem a little effeminate. That's pretty fucking offensive, you know? I was saying, well, well, I do hear yes. Where I'm at right now, I do yes. I'm at my sister's house, dog sitting and sitting the child that had to stay home from the family vacation because they got in trouble. People in glass houses, that's right, Dave. Both you trolls need to chill like 50%. Yeah, that's good shit. Did I show you Budsville? This is what I went and got. That's the branding on the buds. It's a glass jar with a metal lid. I I asked for a half and they gave me 4/8 in jars. Hello, Skeletor. How's it going, brother? Oh, you guys take it easy on each other. Read my banner. Let's burn one and get lifted. It's medicine. You do you, boo. I'm, I may be, I may be 50, but that doesn't mean nothing to you, little one. Be nice, guys, please. I'm friends with everybody, and I want to be friends with all of y'all. I know, Budsville. I'm not taking it that way. I'm just saying be nice to each other. Yeah, goddamn, I burnt the hair off the tip of my nose. Singed the hair off the tip of my nose. There's usually little tiny fine hairs I can see. They're gone. Oh, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I set my mustache on fire all the time. Later, Budsville. I don't. If I put this in a comment, let me back that up. What the hell, man? If I put that up, I don't know if it get the. Oh, son of a bitch! I don't know if the echoey audio will happen if anybody comes up or not, but it's likely to. But I don't care if other people hear their own echo. And it is up to 74%. If it is echoing, I could put my headphones in for a little while. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. See, and the backstage is hidden on here. Dave says he's never heard your voice, Kiwi, and I can't say that I have either. I've known you for a long time now, but never heard your voice. Oh, comedy stage. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'll look that name up, see what that name has to say. What's up, Dave? Are you getting a
What's up?
horrible echo?
You hear me?
I hear you. Are you getting a horrible echo?
1 second. I hear the tiny little buzz when I speak.
But
Doesn't
not a
matter.
horrible echo?
I hear myself, but not so much that it's annoying me.
Whoa.
Is Kiwi going to come up on panel?
I don't know.
Yeah, see, Kiwi doesn't know what he just initiated. Kiwi just told someone to go up on panel. So that means Kiwi now has to go up on panel. You can't tell people to go up on panel and not be on panel yourself at some point. Remember when I came around Hamilton's, I was always jumping on panel at that point. I was on panels all the time when I first started coming around Hamilton's. About a year and a half ago, it must be. About a year and a half ago, something like that. But before I went to Hamilton's, I wasn't always jumping on people's panels. But I always had people harassing me too, because I jump up occasionally, like, over Jezzy's.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and people always, Dave, jump up a panel, jump up a panel, jump up a panel, jump up a panel, over and over and over again. Because no one wants to jump up a panel. Everyone's too scared to talk. It's like, what? Someone's going to hear your voice. Ooh.
Why were they too tough? The first time I ever got on where they had a panel, I was like, ooh, I need to be up there too.
Yeah, I can talk to people.
I'm an asshole too. I can do.
Some people just like to be in the chat, though, I guess. I'm the content. You the content. But see, Kiwi, I don't consider myself content. I'm just a person having a conversation with Bugsy. You consider me content. Now, if you were to jump up on panel, you'd start looking at it in a different way. You wouldn't see us as content. You'd start seeing us as proper friends.
Yeah.
I got 9 kids to feed. I know it. Fucking liar.
Yeah. That's all
What's
right.
trash bag mean? Budsville says I don't have to trash bag or something earlier. I don't know what that means.
I didn't know what that means.
He like Budsville's like 40 fucking 8 or something, but he uses all these like fucking teenage terms. I don't fucking get half of him.
That old? I think he's mid-20s.
Well, I'm only taking a piss out of him. You know, he told me months ago he was like 44, right? And ever since then, I just never let up. But like he's 44 as far as I'm concerned now.
That's great.
That's what you get for lying to me. That's what you get for lying to me. That's what you get. So now you're 44 in my mind. That's it. Not changing. That's
Now every woman on YouTube thinks she's 44 years old.
This is as far as I'm concerned. What's trash bagging? Like talking shit about people? Well, what the fuck is he talking about? I don't talk shit about him. I give Budsville as much shit as he gives me. I basically, like, he throws shit at me, I throw shit at him. We're just fucking with each other. I don't think I could fucking... Budsville thinks he can talk shit. I can talk shit. Anybody can talk shit. Like, I don't talk shit about Budsville. I just fuck with him a little bit. Is that what trash bagging is? So he thinks I trash bag him. Ooh.
I don't know, trash bag can seem like a weed term. Like, you can get a big enough crop, you got to use a trash bag.
King of trash bagging. I know, Bugsville is just a shit talker. Hampton's a shit talker.
We had a field that was big enough we had to use trash bags once. The weed wasn't that good, but there was a lot of it.
Yeah?
The weed wasn't that good, but there was a lot of it.
Did you see Wally coming up in panel the other night and going at Budsville? What was the deal with that?
I don't know. I just saw Wally over at Fumidor's panel.
Yeah, well, Wally doesn't have a problem with a lot of people, but he seems to have a problem with Budsville. I know that going back a while now, that had a problem with Goodwill. Like going back like 9 or so months.
I don't know. I never really paid it attention or noticed it to pay it attention. I don't care.
Yeah, I know. And usually Wally ignore Budsville. But like something was going on last night. I don't know. They weren't ignoring each other. They were fucking going at each other pretty hard. And that's what Kiwi's doing. Kiwi kind of joined in on it.
Oh.
Kiwi blocked Budsville, I think. I don't know if he did or not, really. He says he did.
Yeah, but he was asking if you should unblock him a minute ago.
Why would you block him? Why would you block him in the first place? He's going to be thinking, oh, well, I unblock him 5 minutes later. That's dumb. Sorry, Kiwi, that's dumb. I don't block people unless you really piss me off, then you're blocked and you're not getting unblocked.
If you come up and act like a true racist or a true, if you've got true bigotry coming out of your mouth, I'll block you. You know, that's the only
I just don't want to hear what you got to say anymore. Yeah, you're done. Yeah. And I won't unblock.
Right.
Just blocked and you're not getting unblocked. You come at me again another account, I just block you straight away. The minute I know you block again. I don't want to hear anything you got to say.
Bigotry is the only thing that gets you blocked.
Below the bell comments. Yeah, but that's what Budsville does sometimes. Like, he does it to everybody, kind of. Sometimes, like I don't know if what's really below the belt though.
It's
Buzzman's
just
making
dickhead
jokes.
comments. It ain't below the belt. It's just dickheadish comments. He doesn't even. I think.
Yeah,
But
he does do that sometimes.
he
Also
goes
leaves
out
the odd
and
dickhead comment. Yeah.
realize being such a dick. I think.
Say that again.
You know
Sorry.
what I mean? He just doesn't even realize how it might come across as much as people feel it. He's thinking, no, they shouldn't be feeling it like that. Maybe.
I don't know. Oh, I have people come at me loads of times. The best way to do it is just ignore it. Like I could come, like Buzz will talk shit at me. Like the bad way to handle it is to just start fucking with him, like back and trying to piss him off, because like that's just a bad way to handle shit. It's easier just to joke with people and take things as a joke rather than it is to take offense to everything.
Yeah, it is easier.
I don't know. Budsville just gets under some people's skin apparently. Personally, and I don't say this out loud, but I know for a fact I get under Budsville's skin too. And I do it on purpose because I'm like, people don't know this, but I'm kind of a master troll myself. But you'll know when I start trolling you, you'll know all about it. But I just kind of do what Budsville does a little bit. But I'd be nicer about it. I won't come out and call someone a fucking, I don't know, someone holding someone's pocket or some shit like that. I didn't even know what that shit means half the time. But I'll make jokes in the comments and stuff. I just won't say shit that's not true. I'll say stuff that is true. And people don't like that as much as they don't like lies. They don't like their truths about themselves. But I know some assholes. You've been in Jezzies. That's where I do most of my bullshit when I'm over there and fucking with people. But I'll do it on panels. I'll end up in panel. I talk some serious shit about someone I don't like. Like you probably know a couple of them. I don't want to be name dropping. But there's a bunch of people at Jezzies I just don't get on with. Have major problems with.
Yeah.
And that those people I'll go off. They'll be in the chat, usually starting some shit, and I'll just go off on the fucker. Like it happens. I think everyone goes off from time to time. It's not my fault.
Junie Pie is a fucking weirdo.
Yeah. Junie Pie's a weirdo. Kang, yeah, there you go. You met Evan, I see. You know, when I first met Evan, he told me his name was Fevin. He said he wanted to be called Fevin. That's his stage name. And I found out that Evan was already his stage name. His name is really something else. Like I know his full name because I learned it over a portion of time. So Evan wants to be called Fevin. And then he started pissing me off. And at some point, I don't know where it came from, but I started calling him Fevler. And that just became his name. Now people just occasionally will call him Fevler to piss him off. I started that. Yeah. He'll sometimes refer to himself as Fevler now too.
Refer to himself like that.
Yeah. Fevler.
That's great.
And he tried to go around starting a thing where he, for a small portion of time, he's trying to get people to call him Fevin Fevler. Because he thought that was a cool name. He's just a fucking idiot.
How about Fevlin?
Fucking Fevler is all about like trying to make his channel kind of success and shit. Like he travels around the place making videos. He'll do crazy shit from time to time. But he's not motivated to do it all the time is the problem. And also a lot of times he's a bit of a secret asshole. He'll make videos that are, you'll think, it's a nice video. He's wishing someone happy birthday. When in reality, he's saying some spiteful shit. You're just not in on the joke.
Oh.
Yeah. Like he's done that a bunch. I've seen a lot of crazy shit. I've seen on YouTube go down over there. Not all of it. I've seen worse shit in worse communities. But I've seen a lot of crazy shit go down over that one. Could tell you fucking stories.
It's a lot like fucking real life Tweakerville.
Yeah, it is Tweakerville over there. There's a lot of tweakers over there. There really is. Like Lipstick. You know Lipstick? You meet Lipstick yet?
I've
Lipstick
seen
Hick.
Lipstick,
You've
but
heard the
no,
name.
yeah.
She's arrested for running a Met farm about a year ago. And she spent about it. No, it's about 2 years ago. Or maybe longer than that. I can't remember. Not too up to date when she exactly got arrested. But she spent the last year and a half fighting it in court, and she won in court that she doesn't have to go to jail. But basically, in that community for about a year, everyone was going, you're going to be in jail soon enough, you bitch. And then she didn't go to jail. And now everyone's her friend again, apparently. I don't know what the deal is there. I never had a problem with Lipstick. But everyone else did. But it seemed when she's not going to jail, when she went to court and it decided she wasn't going to jail, everyone just stopped teasing her for some reason.
If I didn't like anybody who'd been busted for that, all my childhood friends would be on the no-go zone.
What's that mean? I don't get
They
you. I
all
don't follow
been
you.
busted for that shit.
Oh.
Everyone in the town got busted. I mean, I didn't.
You're the
I
only
got
one.
busted for marijuana.
For meth. They all got busted for meth. Or for
Yeah,
meth
my
farms.
brother, a whole bunch of them. Yeah, all like there was a big raid all on the same day. They came and got everybody who did it.
Yeah. You fucking ruined it for everybody, you sons of bitches. Well, not you, but your brother. Because of fucking
Well,
him
they
and
took
people
me-
like him,
they
we
took me
can
in at
only
the
buy
same
one
time
packet of cold
because I
medicine
had
now.
marijuana.
Yeah. Well, it probably went harder on you because your brother was arrested for that other drug stuff. See, when they go to your night, like your criminal record, they go, he's related to this other fucker, is he? Let's be extra stiff on him. Because that happens here too.
Yeah.
The guards or the police in the local area get to know the families and stuff, and you get treated with all the shit someone else you're related to fucking caused. So is Devil Child taking care of your birds and everything?
Yeah. The
He's
birds
doing a
pretty
lot.
much take care. Birds pretty much take care of themselves. They're fine being left alone in the room as long as they get fed and watered.
Yeah, what about Vader? He's getting fed.
He just needs to be fed once in a while.
He feed himself. There's birds.
Yeah, he does feed himself.
Armadillos.
And when I haven't fed him in a while, when I go out and put a bowl of food up, he'll bring a bird up and trade it for the food and shit like that.
Mm.
So he has some stats, you know?
I used to have a big ass fucking, I don't know, I used to call him a fucking battle cat. Because he's like a big fat fucking cat. He used to be out in the street fighting all the time. He got into a fight years before, and one of his eyes just was blue all the time. There was medicine we got to give it to him, and we used to put it in his eye. He never used to do fucking anything for him. He used to hate getting the medicine in his eye as well, so we just stopped doing it. But he was blind in one eye, and he used to go out and catch the biggest fucking rats I ever seen in my entire life. I have no clue where he's getting them as well. They were like swamp rats or something. They were fucking big. They were like 3 feet from the nose to the end of the tail. 3 feet, about the size, about as fat as a chihuahua. Yeah.
That's
Big
great.
fucking huge rats. I didn't even know how he was getting the rats home. That rat was as big as the cat. Like. And the cat would be able to put this big fucking rat. He wouldn't be able to get it in the window or anything because he'd always leave a window open for me. Jump up in the window and come in. But what he would do is he'd leave the rat on the windowsill. So he'd go out the back. He'd go out the back. He'd open the door and they're right on the windowsill beside the window. Big, huge fucking rat. Blood dripping all over it and everything.
I went to put my boot on and stuck my toes in the open neck of a rabbit head.
Yeah. Left it in your boot.
Yep.
That's nice. Nice work, cat. To change your
This one's
socks.
for you.
Did you change your socks or did you just take the rabbit head out?
Probably just took the rabbit head out, honestly.
God damn it. God damn it, Bugsy. This
Oh,
weed I grew. This weed I grew as well is pretty good. Smoking it the last month and a half now.
hmm.
I grew a few strains, like I got indica, I got sativa, I got everything I need. Or yeah, on the Discord as well, I put up pictures of me grow. Of what I got going right now.
Right on.
Yeah, so if you're on the Discord, you go into that section, you'll see I threw up 3 or 4 pictures.
I need to. Well, I put mine up on Instagram. But, yeah.
Yeah, I should probably start doing something like that too.
I don't know. Just Discord might be enough for you, since how
No, I'm
legal.
I'm probably going to start doing the whole YouTube thing, making videos properly and stuff. Might change my channel. Might just start entirely on a new channel and build up like a 500. I don't give a shit about that right now. Like if I start on a new channel, start building up subscribers, I'll be able to get a clean slate. Might be able to get like recommended if I start getting enough views.
Yeah.
All that shit. Yeah. But a lot of people in the weed community, like there's only so many subscribers in the weeds communities.
Oh,
So I'm
yeah.
probably not going to run that. I'm probably not going to run a Hamilton type channel. I'll probably be doing panels occasionally, live streams regularly.
Yeah.
Probably like, you know, gaming stuff. I mean, and regular stuff. And the odd occasional grow video. You know, try and mix things, try and get a bunch of different stuff going instead of just one thing.
I hear it too, perfectly imperfected. He needs to clean it. I hear it squeaking a little bit.
Yeah, I do. I need to clean it.
Out here at my sister's, I didn't bring my grinder. I've been picking everything apart with my fingers. And getting calluses, I think, where the stems poke me. Ow! Feels
I
like
should have
it,
de-stemmed my weed a bit better.
and then cooled off, and then heated up again. Feels like we're having heat waves and cool waves right now. And see, I lied
It's like
earlier.
that here too, actually.
Huh?
There's a bit like that here too. It keeps being warm and then it rains, and then it's warm again and then it rains.
I had a bunch of noise going on all at once. Yeah,
Just it can't decide outside whether it wants to be summer or raining.
yeah.
So I'm getting a lot of like warm rain. It's getting really humid because of it.
Yeah, see, that's the way I felt here just a few short years ago, perfectly imperfected. I can't believe I'm in honestly, I've had my medical card now for like 5 years. I've had my medical card for 5 years, and I still am in shock and awe that we get to fucking have stores where we go buy it. I feel paranoid, like cops are going to be watching me when I walk out, the motherfucker. Like they're waiting to fucking bust me with it and shit like that. I still feel that fear grip me when I come out of the store with it. It's like walking out of the dealer's house for me almost. And that's how red this state was. It was that kind of fear mongering over that kind of shit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a felon, and it's all because of weed. Mostly because of dirty marijuana pipes. I have 3 that are dirty marijuana pipe and 1 that is possession of marijuana. And the marijuana was a big one. It was a pound of marijuana, honestly. But the 3rd pipe one was the worst because it was a 3 strikes you're out kind of situation. They hit me with a fucking gargantuan fine is what
Yeah,
they
you
did.
told like $30,000 or something.
Mhm. Yep, $30,000. Yeah, it was fucking crazy, man.
That's fucked. Are you still paying that off? Or is it gone or what?
I have no. I have like 3,000 left to pay.
And what do you pay it like weekly, monthly, whenever you
I
feel
haven't
like
paid
it?
it in a long time.
Oh shit!
No, but when I got off,
They probably let you off, yeah, because it's not even
no,
against the law anymore.
listen. When I got off from probation, they took that fine and they said we're converting it to civil restitution. So all they can do is sue me and garnish me for it. They can't arrest me for it.
That should be
It's a
illegal
civil-
anyway. You shouldn't be able to arrest someone for not paying money. I mean, send them to jail for it. It's not
Well,
really that big a crime. Like, depending on how much.
every crime in this United States is punishable at the point of a gun. If you don't obey, you can be shot.
That's fucked.
That includes jaywalking. That includes being not stopping and standing still when told to by a cop. Even things that aren't laws, like disrespect, can have repercussions at the point of a gun that you have no power over. That's how crazy our justice system is here. You know, we talk about Black Lives Matter, and the black people got it bad. They have it the worst, but it ain't fucking just them. But they do have it the worst, and they do need to get some attention, like poured on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So split. It's nice enough outside now. I might take the dog out. Before it starts fucking raining again.
I'm just glad that they didn't put me in prison because they very well could have done that on the second time that I got busted with paraphernalia. They were threatening me with 3 years in prison if I didn't just cop to it. And if I just cop to it, they'd let me out and put me on probation. So I chose probation. I copped to it and chose probation rather than going to 3 years in prison for it. And what the fuck? They got me on paraphernalia, and how do I fight it? You know, honestly, they pulled it out of my pocket. What do I do? Illegal seizure? Yeah, now they might have a problem with that. In the 90s and early 2000s, no, they weren't having a problem with illegal search and seizure. They were protected from it quite abundantly. And a lot of it by ignorance of the people. Wasn't until the ACLU got involved and started teaching people what their rights were that cops started getting told, no, you can't go through my car, no, you can't come into my house, and shit like that. You know? And if you want to protect your right to bear arms, the NRA is the wrong side of the world to be looking at. The ACLU is the one that's going to protect that.
Beers have paws, not arms. Don't they? Beer arms. Shut up.
That's exactly what it is here, perfectly imperfect. Here in Arizona, we have a very large state prison industrial complex, but we also have a even larger private prison industrial complex. So it's just fucking insane. We're one of the most prisoned up states in the union here.
Yeah, I think America locks up more of its citizens than nearly any other country in the world.
Oh
Maybe
yeah,
probably like China and Russia and stuff.
yeah, and I'm saying Arizona's one of the worst states.
Right, hang on, jumping off anyway. See you after, right?
All right, man.
See you guys later.
Oh, now see, perfectly imperfected. Now, even though I go through that gut wrenching fear when I walk out of the store, I have this. I know I'm going to walk out of the store with this kind of weed measured by a scale, put in a jar, sold to me with state taxes in mind or state medical license in mind, as mine happens to be. And I'm going to put it in the back seat of the car, and I'm going to leave the receipt stapled to the top of the bag. And I'm going to drive it on home. And when I get home, I'm going to crack this open and have a nice fucking, perfectly fucking done bud, ready to smoke bud out of the jar when I get here. And it's completely fucking legal now. Whereas a few years back, they were threatening me with 3 years in prison for that act, for smoking weed, for getting caught with, I don't have it out here, for a pipe that has some residue in it, not even for the weed itself, just for the pipe that has the residue in it. I got threatened with 3 years in prison. That's how maniacally red Arizona is or was. Now, things have gone a little sideways for some people here who thought they were in the majority when things got squirrely in this last election. And it's perfectly fine that people who have never voted before, because they let the old people do the voting here, all of a sudden come out in mass numbers, and they think it's a fucking bullshit when it's just fucking people coming out to vote. They need to get the fuck over it. You know who came out and voted who had never voted before? It's Mexican kids, American kids of Mexican descent who had just come of age to vote. It's other immigrant children who have been naturalized who are of age to vote. It's all of the above here. But to say Hispanic is an invasion here is fucking stupid. It's just stupid. To I am right at I'm right at the Gila River right now. The back of my sister's house. I look that way. There's no lights out that way except for one set of street lights going past. Other than that, there's nothing out there. It's blackness. That's the Gila River bottom out that way. So in 1889 or something like that, I can't remember. Don't quote me on the year because I can't state it exactly, but I know the name of the treaty.
The treaty is the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo, and it is the treaty in which America took ownership of the land from the Gila River bottom to the modern border. So it was all that strip of land between here and the border of Mexico. It was the treaty that set this area to America officially. And it also in that treaty, we promised that the native speakers of Spanish will continue to have Spanish as a language being. So you can't say Spanish is even a second language here. It's a first fucking language here. You know, I've already looked into it, and it's going to take a substantial amount of court fees. Is what the holdup currently is the fact that they have an exorbitant court fee that's up to an expungement on the marijuana cases right now. There may end up being some sort of class action thing that comes along, but they don't have it right now. So right now I can't afford no court fees to get expunged. Yeah, it costs just like fucking $1,500 just to put in the petition, just to enter the petition, something like that. Oh, I'm gonna run and grab me a drink right quick. I'll be right back. You coming Friday? Hey man, these dogs need water. Come on, Blindy. Poor Blinky. Can't see to get out the fucking way. It is perfectly imperfected. It makes me insane, and right now I am in I'm in a sweet spot where I can get by on what I get because I'm injured pretty bad in the back, and they cut on me, so I am on disability. I'm in a situation where I can stay pretty comfortable, even on the little bit of money I make from disability. But if I wasn't in my situation, yeah, I could see me being one of those people out on the streets real easy because just of circumstance. So court fees are insane. People out there who can't afford a fucking roof over their head need to get this shit expunged off them too. Oh my God. Oh, were you telling me to moderate my soda? I can't. I'm addicted. I wonder if I can order DoorDash here. I don't know if DoorDash works here. It doesn't at my house. So I'd never even used it before. I wonder if I could download the app and get some fucking McDonald's delivered. Oh fuck yeah, it's real. But I don't. I'm a what you would call a binge drinker of it. Like I do find like here at my sister's house where I have the opportunity to go in and get me a soda and but it's hers. But it's hers, so back off. You know what I mean? I'm fine. But if I take a 12 pack home, I'll drink a 6 pack each day. In 2 days, I'll be fucking like. So I'm a binge drinker of soda. You know what I mean? So when I pick it up, it's like. You like Red Bull, huh, Kiwi? See, I like the monster that's called Paradise Punch, or it's the one that tastes like Hawaiian Punch. It's fruit punch one. Oh, I keep telling myself, take off the goddamn boots. Take off the goddamn boots. That way you'll enjoy cooling off. I just turned on the ceiling fan out here on the porch. I don't know what the hell. It's midnight. Yes, the monster, the punch one, is tasty. That's why. That's the one I like. And I'll drink 2 or 3 of them without realizing I'm drinking monsters. You know what I mean? And they'd probably make a good mixed drink if I found, maybe vodka or something might be good in them. I don't know, but you can hear the little airplanes flying around up in the sky out here. Just like at my house, but at my house there's an Air Force base. You also hear sonic booms. So, are you wanting in? You see that he put water down, didn't you? Yeah, I'm not gonna come over there in one boot though. You're gonna have to wait, wait until I take off the other boot. Actually, I think I'm hearing a helicopter taking off. It's probably bouncing off that wall. It's probably taking off from the hospital. Ow! Kicked my toe right into the table leg. And I'll let the dogs in the door. Are you going in, lady, or the way up? Ay, 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 ay. Have the boy give the dogs their water. I gave the dogs their food. Thank you, Perfectly Imperfected.
Have a great one yourself. Cheers. Ah, now I'm barefoot. The ceiling fan is blowing down on me. The ceiling fan blowing down like that makes it harder to roll a joint, but it's the trade-off, right? It's fucking hot here, man. Giving the dog a bone. Down, down, down. Oh, I hear dirt bikes. Or a doom buggy. One of them, what you call it, doom buggy, golf cart doom buggy thing. Razor or whatever they're called. A golf cart that's made for going four-wheeling and boogieing through the trail. Oh my lord, I should not have done that out over the airwaves. I wish I would have bought extra sandwiches when we were at McDonald's though. I am kind of hungry. That motherfucking ceiling fan is goddamn booking right now. Wouldn't be making it quite comfortable if I wasn't trying to light my lighter. Mischief managed. Expelliarmus. Oh, yeah, I've gone to where I only play holy shit.
Hey, Bugsy, how you doing, man?
Hey, how long you been back there?
Just a few minutes.
I've been out of it, man.
That's all right. I just jumped on just to say hi. That's all.
cool.
So you're not home now, or you're at your sister's? You're saying, eh?
Yeah, I'm at my sister's.
Is that your only sibling?
No, I got another sister and a brother.
Cool.
Yeah. No, Kiwi, the trick I found is just play songs that YouTube put up for you to use anyway.
Hi, Kiwi.
Oh,
Yeah, man, it's just nice here now in the morning, eh?
yeah,
3 o'clock in the morning is a beautiful breeze here.
right on. It's midnight here, yeah, and it's just now cooling off a little. Still warm out.
Whereabouts are you?
I'm in Florence.
Is that the same state as you?
Yeah, it's about 120 miles from my house.
Oh boy.
It's in a different county. It's in the next county south.
Okay. South, so it'd even be warmer down there, probably, eh?
Yeah, yes and no. You can see wildfire on the mountaintops from here.
Wow.
Kind of trippy, yeah.
Yeah, stay away from that stuff. Well, man, I'm gonna get off back to bed. I just thought I'd jump on and say hi.
Okay. You
All
have
right.
a good one. I think I'm gonna jump off too. I'm getting tired myself.
Grab that McDonald's, man. Get something in you.
I'll have a brownie or something. It's all good.
Right on. Okay, we'll talk to you later, buddy.
Later. Yeah, Kiwi, I'm gonna jump off too. I'm getting sleepy and I want to take a shower before I go to bed. So I don't want to get too frazzled because I won't be able to stay up long enough to dry off and I don't want to go to sleep wet. So yeah, I'm gonna jump off, everybody. Y'all keep exploring and stay safe. Bugsy out.
I find your lack of cannabis disturbing.